Hey guys, what's up? It's Freesia from Tarte Cosmetics. Since prom season is right around the corner, I wanted to create a prom look that will hopefully inspire you for your special day. I'm going to be using a little bit of newness, but also a lot of our oldies but goodies. So if you want to learn and see how I create this prom look, then just keep watching. Because prom is going to be a night full of dancing, I want my makeup to last super long and throughout the entire night. So I'm gonna go ahead and use our Shape Tape matte foundation, and here I'm using our Paddle to Perfection brush with it because I find that it gives me the perfect coverage. Also, just a side note, make sure you prep your skin beforehand. I did that off camera for time's sake, before and after. Ooh. Now moving on to concealer. Of course, I'm using the good old Shape Tape concealer. For this look, I'm gonna conceal a lot more than I usually do to brighten my under eyes. I don't normally bake, but since we are going to prom, we want our makeup to last all night and look great in photos. I'm using our Amazonian Clay finishing powder. I'm just gonna put some on the lid. Take the flat end of the Quickie blending sponge, just pat it into the product, and I'm gonna lightly dab it. While I'm waiting for that to settle in a little, I'm gonna contour using our Tarte Pro Glow palette, and I'm just gonna take the shade Sculpt right here. Now is the perfect time to dust off our powder. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that with a large fluffy brush. This is the Amazonian Clay blush. Of course, it's classic. And I'm using the shade Risque. And I'm just gonna dab that on my cheeks. Going back to our Pro Glow palette, I'm just gonna highlight the high points of my face. Oh my god. For brows, I'm going to be working with two different products. I have here the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brow Pencil, and this is just the perfect tool to kind of really shape your brows. And then I'm gonna add some drama and depth to it using the Amazonian Clay Brow Mousse. And I'm just gonna fill in the end so that it creates a gradient effect. I'm just using an angled brush here, and there's a spoolie at the end. Always need your spoolie. Brows are done. And now finally, for the main part, we are moving on to the eyes. My lids tend to get oily, so I'm going to use our Shape Tape eyeshadow primer. This is like a crayon stick, and it's super convenient. I'm going to be using a couple of different palettes and eye products for this. So I'm going to start off with the classic Tartelette in Bloom palette, which I love to death. Like, I use this every day. As you can see how dirty and busted it is. We're going to take the shade Sweetheart down here, and I just want that as my base color because we're going for a very soft, smoky, kind of mauve-y look. Now I'm putting that palette aside, and I'm moving on to our beautiful, beautiful Be a Mermaid and Make Waves palette. Taking that same brush, I'm gonna dip into the shade Sure Thing, and I'm packing that on the outer corner. Here I'm just softening the edges so that it doesn't look too harsh. I'm going into that darker shade, still using the same brush, and we're gonna take Shipwreck right here. I'm also packing this in the outer corner. I'm taking the shade Beach Please right here, and I want to add that into the outer V. I'm going to take the shade Leader down here and maybe tap it slightly a little bit into Activist. Now taking a pencil brush, I kind of want to repeat everything that I just did up top here onto the lower lash line. To top it off, I'm taking one of our Chrome Paint shadow pots, and these, if you haven't tried our Chrome Paints yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. These things are insane. I'm just packing that in like a half moon shape on my. I'm just gonna take another chrome paint in the shade Top Yacht and highlight the inner corners just to make my eyes look wider and brighter. Now I'm gonna do my other eye and then we're gonna move on to eyeliner. I have the shortest, thinnest, most sparse lashes anyone could ever imagine, so I'm going to use the Center of Attention falsies. These are super dramatic and beautiful, and I think it's perfect for prom. Fun fact, and don't freak out with what I'm about to tell you, but I actually did not go to my own prom. I did my friend's makeup instead. I did 3 of my friends' makeup and I got paid for it, so that's what I decided to do. I wasn't really interested in going to my prom at the time, but you know what they say, it's definitely something you'll never forget. It's something you have to do, but I don't feel like I missed out too much. That's what I tell myself, at least. For those who went to prom and are watching, what was your experience like? Maybe you'll give some insight to people in the comment section below who haven't gone to prom yet. This would totally be my makeup look if I were to go to prom right now. I am feeling a little bit of our Color Splash lipstick. Alright, I gotta take my favorite over here. This is in Salt Life. I think it'll perfectly match the look we have on our eyes. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can stay updated on all of our new videos, and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more from me. And yeah, that's all I have for today, so I will see you in the next one.